Good morning, everyone. How are you today?
Good morning.
Let me just open up my laptop. Gold is pushing up really nice this morning. Do you guys have any open position?
Yes, on gold.
Awesome.
Yes, Tamas.
Buy or sell?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
And I have one sell position on Bitcoin. I'm struggling with now with Bitcoin.
I don't really trade Bitcoin. It's too speculative for me. If you just give me 1 minute, I'm setting up the YouTube live stream. Okay, that is done. So okay. So I think we're live on YouTube, and also can you see my screen in the Zoom meeting?
Yes.
Awesome.
Morning.
Hello, Michelle. Who are you? Who
Yes.
is it? Ah, awesome. Okay, how are you today?
Good.
Perfect. Right. So what we have in gold is we see some buying pressure to the upside, which I was a little bit surprised because I was expecting price to come back to retest the trend line and give us some bullish market structure. So what I think is going to happen in the afternoon is I'm pretty sure we're going to have a spike down. So it would look something like this. It goes up and then spikes down, and then whether it goes up or down, that the future will tell. But I'm pretty sure as we progress into the week, remember yesterday we had a look about the upcoming data releases in the economic calendar, and we have seen that as we progress into the week, we're going to see major events coming to the market, major market moving events and news and data release. So I think we are going to see more volatility and manipulation, as most people would call it. So I don't really see many opportunities today on the market. I posted already GU and gold. I don't want to enter to any other positions. Gold is moving up quite nicely so far. That is in a nutshell.
Euro USD seems to go down.
Let me check your USD for you, my friend. Remember that we are at the London Open, and London Open is notorious about manipulation. So what they do, especially with GU, I'm not sure about your USD, but what they do is they push down the price about 20-25 pips, and it would line up exactly with our major trend line right here, this one here. So what they do is they push down the price, so people start selling, but as we progress into the day, couple of hours, 3 hours later, they start to push back up again. What positions do you have open, guys?
I have sell because the main trend is down, and I know this is a big correction.
On your USD or gold?
Euro USD.
Okay. Yeah, it is possible. I mean, we only 1 week into 2022, not even a week. So I would be cautious with most of the trades. But let's see what we have on your USD. Yeah, I think this is a bear flag. So I think it's going to continue to the downside, because usually bear flags are, so you see that the as Christian mentioned, general market direction is bearish. Okay, let me just quickly. Okay, so general market direction on your USD is bearish, and the bear flag pattern goes against the general market direction, so it goes up. You can see that we have high highs and high lows, and what it does, it usually continues with the same length of this impulse move to the downside. So the end should be somewhere around here, and if we go to a higher time frame, you can see that here we have a ton of buy orders clustered, so there's a lot of liquidity sitting at that price level, which is almost 1.07, 1.08. I wouldn't say it's a psychological number, but you know, based on historical information, what we can read from the candles and the chart, there is a ton of orders sitting at this level, or was sitting at this level.
Yes, and the flag, it was the second push up, and I'm not sure, but I think the correction is going to end, and now go down. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, you know, technical analysis is one thing, but as we have a new year, but most likely we have the same issues on the market. So what we have is COVID cases, supply chain issues, labor force issues. People don't want to go back to work, can't go back to work, afraid to go back to work. So we have the same issues. There's not much new. It is just how big are these problems, and what is going to be the official response of the central banks. Because remember that everything is moved by a central bank decision. Oops, I just missed.
Is it me or? Yes.
Hello, Raul.
Hi. Your screen is squeezing in the Zoom sometimes. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, I noticed. Anyway, it disappeared, but you can see my chart now, right?
Yep.
Ah, perfect.
He is just checking his profits in gold.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. So I have only 3 positions open. and it is going very nicely, so I can't complain.
I closed them last evening. Damn. I was not
the
sure
gold
if
sell.
it go up or it revisit 1799, 1795. So I closed it.
Yeah, even I wasn't sure what's going to happen with gold yesterday. I mean, that drop yesterday, this big ass, this one right here, I wasn't expecting at all. And this was, how many pips?
About 260 pips. Drop.
Mulondo, can you mute your mic please before I put you into the waiting room? Thank you so much. Let me just check. Okay. So, this drop yesterday was how many pips?
I think about 260 pips.
Along, your mic is on again, and we're live on YouTube. Yeah, so that drop yesterday was 252 pips. I need to speak with Along later. Anyway, so I was expecting a modest 75 pip, but it ended up dropping 265 pips on the first trading day of 2022, which, you know, it's huge. So, unfortunately, it's not looking good. It's not good news for my buy positions, or if you're in a buy, because what we see is similar what we saw in Euro USD, is we have potentially a bear flag is appearing on the chart, and you can see that we have really strong resistance at 1805. If you look back historically, it was support and resistance level, and it's holding up very strong. Let's see what we have on Raul's favorite tool, which is the pivot points. We're trading below the daily pivot point, so it's again not good news, but
the
we'll
drop
see.
Ended exactly on the weekly pivot. You noticed?
Let me just check.
How far are you holding the buy?
Sorry?
How far are you holding the buy?
How far I'm holding the buy?
Yeah.
I tell you exactly. Let me just change the screen. Sorry, I need to get into the habit of...
Thomas, on the other side, if you draw a channel, you can draw a nice channel on the, what is it, 2 or the 4 hour. Then it has the bottom of the channel. So I'm unsure what will happen.
So to answer Rayon's questions first,
yeah.
I'm holding the buy potentially and hopefully to around 1826, 1820 area. So I'm already in a really good profit, so I can't complain. But if it goes higher, you know, I will be more than happy to accept the profit from the market. Is it going to go higher? I don't know, because exactly the kind of things that I just explained, that yesterday the selling pressure was so fucking unexpectedly strong, it surprised, I don't think just me, everyone else on the market.
Right,
so it could easily be a bear flag and continue to the downside. On the 4-hour chart we have this bullish channel. Is it going to hold? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see.
All right, thanks.
Hello, Thomas.
Hello?
Can you please check G?
Patches, can you repeat?
Yeah.
Because I think your microphone is really, really bad.
Can you check the GBP AUD?
Yes, in 1 second. Just bear with me. So GBP AUD. Let me find it for you. You see this breakout. So we had this upward sloping channel. Let me just tidy up a little bit so it's nicer. Okay, so what we can see on the chart is that we definitely have an upward momentum, which was marked by a bullish move to the upside, and then price came back to retest the top of this channel, and what you see now is the retest of the channel. I'm not sure where should I put the Fibonacci. Maybe if I just go in the daily time frame, it could give us some hint, but no, it's not really giving us anything. Going back to the 4-hour, I think it has more upside potential, given that this impulse move and the retest of the top of the channel. So if you enter now, I would target maybe the previous high a little bit lower than that.
Thomas, what you thought about GBP JPY? Because a decent rejection happened to ourselves.
Okay, so GBP JPY, it's gonna go higher. I think I'm bullish on GBP pairs, so I think you can easily target 156,461. So that lines up with Raul's pivot points. Yeah.
Thanks.
GBP JPY. Let me just quickly check what was the 156,464. God, it's really squeezed. Yeah, it's a decent profit. Oh, beautiful GBP GPY. Look at that push to the upside. Did you guys take this trade?
You know, innit? I was in for a sell. And that's why I asked for your opinion.
You holding for a sell since where?
No. Alright, I saw a rejection at 156.00, so I hop into a sell.
Ah, you're hoping to sell. Okay, let me just open up my trading view. So,
but it hit my stop loss.
yeah, did you enter on the sell based on
Rejection.
on the double top?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a common mistake that you know, it tricks people, because what you see on the chart is a double top, beautiful rejection, and then let me just show you on my Safari in my trading view. So I guess you saw earlier this double top right here, and you saw the rejection. You went on lower time frame, price started to push up, you entered somewhere here, but the problem is that
entered up there a little bit more.
Okay, but even the, you know, what it does, and especially with gold, I noticed that every single time it stops out people, and you know, it makes these dirty moves. But if you look on other indicators, pivot points, I cannot emphasize enough how much I started to like them, because you can use it as a support and resistance, and look how nicely candles are sitting on the daily pivot points. Is it daily? Yes, daily. And then, you know, it goes up, comes, retraces, and daily pivot point lines up with previous resistance. So logically, it becomes a support. And exactly what it did. Tapped into the daily resistance and the pivot, and then boom. Now it's pushing up.
I'm gonna put on that in my trading view.
Wonder how strong is this push? How long is it going to hold?
Maybe to 15800.
Are you aiming for 15800 on GJ?
Yeah. Yes.
Nice.
I missed my entry, so I was just trying to watch it play and followed up.
Okay. Right, it's the usual London Open. We just wait and see. Not much is happening. How many people we have in the Zoom? 33.
I went in a sell New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen.
Okay, hold on, there is some movement on GJ. Let's have a look on what did you see. Was it New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen?
Yes. Yeah.
You went on a sell?
Yep.
I think, did you see this break of structure?
No, no, wait. I have to move to my. Where is it? It's it's a level. I see a break, and the level. Where are you? Is a level respected.
Are you aiming for the daily pivot point?
Yes.
Nice.
I went in the spike up and
Nice one,
down
Raul.
directly. But it's respecting that level over a longer time. 61, yep. We will see how it works out.
Nice
I'm not
one.
not too big in. Just
Why don't we?
a 1/4%.
Nice one. Oh, Thomas, that pivot thing that you're using.
The
Wanna
what?
put
The
it-
pivot point? Yeah.
Yeah. How I wanna add it onto my trading view.
Sorry, can you speak a bit louder?
Yeah, I'm trying to add it on my trading view. I don't.
So if you go to, let me just place a quick sell on Raul's.
Not too big.
Why I don't see it? Hold on. So, fuck. Oh no. I placed it on shit. I placed it in gold by accident.
I did the same first.
Okay, move down.
Target is 78,500. And stop loss 78,700.
On that pair, on the NZD JPY.
Okay.
So I'm in
let me just answer Rayon's question first.
Okay.
Okay. So I keep on to say crayon, but I know it's it's Rayon.
That's cool.
Wagwan. Okay. Yeah, you asked about the pivot points. By the way, if you go to the website, because it's not something I discovered, it was Raul who introduced us to the pivot points, and they work like fucking magic. And if you go to the website,
yeah,
on the weekly webinars, I think it's on weekly webinars. Yes, you see it's on the Sunday special, Mr. Raul Gelmer's trading strategy with pivot points. So you can watch how to set it up. He gives a more thorough explanation about the strategy, the method, the technique, how he uses. But if you go to TradingView, you can pull up. By the way, Raul, I think your trade is going to hit hit my stop loss soon.
I had a little bit higher.
Anyway, going back to the chart, I think it's the first one, the pivot point standard, isn't it, Raul?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to click on it, Rayon, pivot point standard, and then when you go into the settings, I use the weekly, but Raul is using the daily. I think you can use the Fibonacci. It's not much difference between the different types of pivots.
They're no different at all at the pivot. Only the support and resistance is different with Fibonacci, Woody, etc.
I'm gonna go on the website and the video.
What I what I do now, Thomas, because you pointed me on the weekly. I have the daily and the weekly open at the same time.
Your position just came back to profit.
Yes.
Nice. Let's see GU. Oh, fucking GU. I just closed down my gold long position because I have to go out soon. I'm going to upgrade my streaming setup. So I purchased a new microphone, which is the Shure SM7B. Yeah. It's a fucking expensive microphone, and you have to. It costs like 300 something pounds, but you have to buy an external audio interface, which probably cost the same, if not more, than the microphone. And you have to buy the XLR cables, and you have to buy another preamplifier, which cost almost the same as the microphone. So it's not a cheap hobby to have live streams.
So that's gonna make your audio better?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be super sexy. This microphone, the Shure SM7B, actually was used in Michael Jackson's Thriller album. It was recorded with this microphone. It's used by Mr. Rogan, Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's a really, really famous microphone. But you know, you need an engineering degree to set up a proper live stream.
But your live stream is okay, in my opinion.
I want to be not okay, I want to be perfect.
I am a boss.
Okay, I'm moving my stop loss a little bit higher on GU. Yeah, I think market is started to pick up. Definitely we see some market movement. I closed down my gold long position because I'm not really confident on this what it looks like. It's a bear flag, and you can see that price is failing to push beyond this price level right here. GU is pushing up nicely. Perfect. Beautiful. Look at this. Let me just switch
Looking
back
good.
to... Yeah, it's very good. GJ as well. Who suggested GJ?
I suggested DJ, you suggested a buy.
Oh, then high five for me.
Facts.
Yeah. Let's have a look on TradingView. As much, unfortunately, because we have to trade in MetaTrader, I fucking hate to analyze in MetaTrader. It's awful.
That's true, true.
It's one of the worst charting softwares. So gold is definitely moving up in kind of channel, but as I said, I'm not confident because you can see that gold is failing to break above 1806. If it breaks above 1806, we're going to see 1817, but we need to break first. But if you look on the M30 time frame, which we are currently on, we might have a beautiful natural M pattern. So if we put the trend line something like this, we I might re-enter at 1802. So this is the level I'm focusing on, and if it comes back down, we might see this pattern is playing out. Is it going to happen? I have no idea, but I closed down my position for now, locked in some money so I can afford to buy the fucking audio interface for my new microphone, and maybe offer, you know, maybe have a breakfast. But with the current prices right now, I'm not sure about that because everything is bloody expensive.
How much you said for a microphone?
It was £360. So it's above $400.
Okay.
It is expensive, but it's the best you can get.
It's expensive for real. But you want the best stuff.
It's been a year struggling to buy a new monitor, which cost me like $300.
You're struggling to buy a new monitor.
Yeah.
Why? Is it because of the supply chain issues or?
No, just whenever
money,
I withdraw
financial.
my money, I put it in cryptos and I don't buy the monitor.
Well, you invest in though, so not bad.
Well, I'm investing in XRP and $10 per week in Bitcoin and Ethereum.
How's that going so far?
Okay. Right, I have to soon pop out to do some shopping for the benefit of the live streams, because you are going to have a new microphone, new camera, everything. Maybe I'm gonna come back to do another live stream in the afternoon. We'll see that.
The new mic.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I love tech. I love to buy new stuff. So, I'm so tempted to put on another buy position, but only for decisions. Anyway, yesterday was amazing. We logged in so much profit with this drop on gold, so I'm just gonna take it easy today. Not going crazy, but I'm still holding this 0.2 lot since yesterday, and it's, you know, £310. It's fucking brilliant. I already won back the price of the microphone almost.
Something else, Thomas.
Right, we have 61 people watching the YouTube stream. And we have 33 in the Zoom.
It's a really beautiful feeling when you buy something with your profit in Forex market.
It's a beautiful feeling when you buy something with the money that you earned, whether it's via work, selling your body or your organs, or trading. It feels beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy.
Oh god, it's pushing up now. Right, I'm going to set an alert, but I have to leave soon because I need a shower, I need breakfast, and I have to drive to the city to buy the accessories. But once again, just to recap, hold on, let me just change to my trading view. Come on. Okay. So that is done. Can you see my trading view?
Yeah.
Perfect. So what I'm expecting, because I have to go out, but I have to give something to you because everyone's expecting me to, you know, tell you exactly where the price is heading. I'm expecting price to play around and massage 1807 level and then push back down, which would give us a beautiful natural lamp pattern. And the kind of bullish market structure I was talking about yesterday in the weekly group Zoom call. So that is one scenario. I have an alert set. If price comes back here at 1802, 1801, 1800, you know, whatever, this area right here, I will be looking for buys, and initial profit target will be 1815, which lines up with many things. You know exactly, I posted it in the in Telegram, so it's in the daily analysis somewhere I posted. Yeah, anyway, somewhere around in the daily analysis you will find. So I'm waiting for buy opportunity at this level, and then profit target. Oh, yeah, gold is pushing down. So you see exactly what I said, that it's going to massage the 18.7, and hopefully it's going to push back down to 1800, and then probably when New York is opening we're going to see a push to the upside. But what if it won't happen? Because if we look on gold from a different perspective, things are looking different. So if you look from a seller's perspective, what we see is we had an impulse move to the downside, and now we see a bear flag pattern where price is failing to break 1807, and it could be easily a bear flag pattern, and then we see more movement to the downside, because yesterday selling pressure was so fucking strong, it surprised I think everyone in the market. So whichever is going to play out, you have two scenarios, you are ready, you are equipped with the knowledge, with the possible scenarios. So if you respect risk management, you should be fine. Am I right?
True. True.
Well done.
Oh.
Let's have a final look on MetaTrader. Raul's position is in a drawdown again.
I'm in buy on that play, NZD JPY.
Did you buy what? Batis, I think you might need to upgrade your microphone because I can't hear shit.
Maybe can you buy your old one?
Yeah, well, how about we change microphone? I send you my Rode NT1 microphone so we can hear your sexy voice. GBP, pushing up nicely, just moving into break even. If it hits break even, I don't care, but I have to go now. I'm really fucking tempted to enter into another buy on gold, but I have to go
already?
now. Pardon?
I buy already?
You bought?
No, you're saying you're tempted to put in a buy.
Yeah, but I have to go shopping. I'm not gonna... You know, the problem is every single time when I leave trades open and I have something to do, for example, go to the city, shopping, meet with a friend, a family, or anything, or go to the gym, I find myself constantly checking my fucking phone and not living the moment, not paying attention to my surroundings, and it's not good. So I got into the habit of when I go out, when I have something to do, going to the city, gym, meet with friends, I reduce the position sizes, lock as much money as possible, but leave a few positions open so, you know, I don't have the fear of missing out. But also I can focus on my surroundings, to my friends, family, etc.
Makes sense.
Hey, Simon is in the YouTube chat. Right. Okay, we have 62 people watching the YouTube. It's perfect. Very nice. By the way, I have something to tell. So I got many messages about 4XC, which is the broker I changed recently. So if you go to this link, I made a deal with 4XC that usually when, I'm pretty sure you heard about affiliates, those kind of, not disgusting people, but people who push you to sign up to a new broker because they want to make money on you. I'm really against affiliate programs. So I was looking for a good broker because I had other needs, taxing wise. So I was looking for an offshore broker and I found one, 4XC. They are on the market for a couple of years. They are pretty new, flexible, but they're not new. They're on the market for quite a few years now, but the good thing about 4XC is that they are really flexible and they can fulfill my needs, which may not be the same as yours because I have a different account, I have different tax responsibilities, I have different things. Some people like to trade with algorithms, with expert advisors, they like scalping. Good thing with 4XC is they can fulfill most of the needs for myself. So if you're looking for a broker, I made a deal with them that they would pay back money to you instead of me, because I don't want to make money on affiliate program. I'm not affiliated with ForexC, so do not message me about anything. You can find things about ForexC on their website. You're going to have an account manager, etc. So the good thing about ForexC is they give you money back instead of me keeping it, and they also give signals, which I think it's more reliable than buying signals on Instagram and Telegram from kids from India and Pakistan, because they notoriously scamming people with with signals, and most of the signals are scam. I did try some of the signals of ForexC. I think it's as effective as any strategy in the Forex market. Yes, they did. I made some profit, I made some loss. It's completely up to you. If you want to follow signals, I would highly recommend to get signals via a broker rather than someone on fucking social media. So anyway, if you want to sign up, I posted the link into the chat, and I also posted the link into the Telegram, Zoom meeting. Have a look on ForexC. I do recommend them. I also use IC markets. So let me just go back to MetaTrader. So I have two accounts. I have one with ForexCube and I also have one with IC markets. I don't use any other brokers, just these two. Both of them pretty much the same. It's not the spread which is important. It's there are other things which they can compete against each other. Unfortunately, IC markets is too big to fulfill personal needs, but ForexC is good for my needs. They're helping a lot with tax optimization. Gold is pushing up. Michelle, did you raise your hand? Michelle? Anyway.
She sent a text. A message.
Pardon? A message?
Yeah, in the chat.
Is there a significance of a window gap up on the M5 chart at Asian Open? Will the price come back down at that level to close the gap? It depends on your broker. I mean, it's always wise to check and compare different market data providers. Maybe you see a gap on your broker, but there isn't a gap on another broker. So it's risky. But yes, most of the time, rule of thumb, if there is a gap, so if the market opens with a gap up or gap down and moves 100 pips, 150 pips, then it's ought to come back and fill that gap. But always check and compare your broker with other market data providers to see whether they have a gap as well. But usually gap happens on Sunday market open. I don't know whether it's a gap on mines, but I really have to go now to do some shopping, guys. I try to come back to the New York session and to another live Zoom or live session. Until that, have a look in the group chat for analysis, or see if I try to ask Aaron and Isaac to post some setups because I have to go out. I did post some of the setups earlier in the morning into the group chat. Have a look. If you're not confident, do not trade. I will be back later on. Gold is pushing back up now. Fuck, why did I close my position? Fucking fuck. No, I'm not going to open.
When you come back, you test your mic.
Yeah, I will. Anyway, I'm going to leave GBP USD open. I am going to leave this 0.2 lot on gold as well, but I'm fucking furious that I closed down my buys. But anyway, I have to go.
Safe journey.
No, not going to risk. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining in. Have a look in the analysis chat. There's some reading materials. Go to the website. You know, help each other in the group chat. And see you later in the afternoon. If I do a live stream or if I do a live Zoom, I'm going to post the link into the group chat. Stay safe and have a relaxing day, guys. See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
And YouTube guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Probably I'm gonna do another live stream this afternoon. We'll see if I have time to do that because the team is before anyone else. If I do, I'm going to post the link into the regular AlphaFX chat. I'm just going to post the link. Let me just copy the link, and then I'm going to post it into the YouTube chat. So I'm posting it there. You can join free Telegram. I don't post pictures about myself. I post some learning materials, some updates, and links for the YouTube live stream. So definitely worth checking out and joining. See you later. Do not risk more than 2 to 3% on your account, and have a good day, guys. Thank you.